Hey, this is Joe from Citrus County Porch Life coming to you from a very, very hot and humid nature coast on the Gulf Coast. We've had heat advisories for, well, actually since Debbie left. And it seems like the Gulf has gone down, but the feel like temperature is 114. And so I've been in most of the day. And here is the reading from Daily Word for Men for August 10th. And the word is radiant. The precepts of the Lord are right, giving joy to the heart. The commands of the Lord are radiant, giving light to the eyes. Her beauty astounded them. Where was she from? It seemed as though God had allowed an angel to fall gracefully to earth and walk as a woman. Her dark hair glowed with flecks of fiery red. Her eyes were a piercing shade of green. Her smile almost dropped them to their knees. They caught up to her. Did it hurt? Puzzled by their statement and taken back a little, she paused and in a smooth tone responded, "What do you mean?" Her voice echoed their earlier sentiment and then quickly replied, "Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?" She laughed melodically and kept walking. As they parted the ways, the men continued to talk about how exquisite she was, enraptured by her radiance. God created us to be attracted to beauty. We can admire His creation, but ultimately it is Him who should be admiring. We should be admiring. All around us is His beauty. It is intended to point to Him. He is more radiant than the majestic mountains, peaceful plateaus, surf and seas, and beautiful people. Well, before we really get going, I just gotta say one thing. That line, did it hurt when you fell from heaven? That was like a pickup line when I was in my 20s and I went to a club and everyone knew it, everybody used it. I haven't had a drink in coming up on 34 years, so I haven't heard that said anywhere, but this brought me back to that time. And the question is, does God capture your attention with His radiance? Well, I'm a kind of nerdy guy, and I like things all scientific. I'm definitely a STEM person. My field of study for BS and MS was mathematics, and then I became a nurse, so everything shows God's radiance. Science, biology, the human body, how it works until it doesn't. I mean, it just is amazing how many things have got to go right for you to just stand up or me to read from this book. So all of that shows God's radiance. All of nature does. And I think of that all the time because I get out here in the morning and I have my coffee and the sun's rising up behind me, behind the house. But I can see the clouds in the west over the Gulf start to light up. When I come out, they're dark, and then as the sun rises, I can see it start shining on them and they turn white. And it's absolutely beautiful, and it's one of the best parts of the day. Sunrise and sunset is even the same. I see the sunset over here. That's what's good about it, having a westerly direction of my porch. And then I sit in the morning, I could sit against my back wall. I have a chair out there and just sit there and have coffee. And I can enjoy God's morning and evening. It's wonderful. So that's the word for the day. I hope you have a safe Saturday. Enjoy yourself. I have a Bible study at 9 o'clock in the morning at my friend's house. I thank God he's finally over COVID and is able to invite us over to his house. We meet at 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. And about in between 6 and 7 guys come. And it's really nice. We will be doing Ezekiel tomorrow. Ezekiel chapter 4 or 5. I forget. It's been so long. He had a real tough go of COVID. So God bless you all. Have a safe Saturday.